In 1995, a sequel was created for the Sega CD, and it would be bigger, bloodier, and add more to the mythos of Eternal Champions. The Sega CD allowed for more content, and Sega took full advantage of this when they created this game. The story is expanded with the introduction of the Dark Champion, the evil counterpart to the Eternal Champion. He declares he will enter the contest and that he has hidden 4 more warriors, preventing the contest from truly being fulfilled. Now the contestants must not only face the Eternal Champion, but the Dark Champion as well, if they want their lives back. The roster was not only increased with the inclusion of 4 new characters, but they also included 11 hidden characters. This nearly tripled the roster, with some unique ones like a centaur, a chicken, and there's even a motherfucking snake in this motherfucking game. The number of stages was also expanded to accommodate for the new characters. Nearly every aspect of the game was improved or increased. Graphically, there's very little change. Everything has been sharpened and extra details have been added to old stages. Even some of the extra characters are just palette swaps of other characters. Full motion computer animated video was added to the game and it was pretty impressive for the time. Most are very dark and it's hard to see the real details of them though. The sound has greatly been improved. With CD quality sound, the musical score has been completely redone. Unfortunately, many of the songs from the original game were not brought over. The voices of the characters have been improved on their clarity. Oddly, the sound effects have largely remained the same. Some of the best and most noticeable changes have been with the core gameplay. It's been rebalanced and improved from the previous game. Special moves are easier to execute and they take less of your inner strafe gauge. It also introduces juggling into combat, but you're only limited to 1 additional hit when doing so. The difficulty remains as high as ever, and some of the characters' AI has been set to cheat. I'm looking at you, Blade. The gaming bug that still allows for the computer opponent to use special moves even if their gauge is empty is still there. Along with the return of overkills, 3 new ways to kill your opponent have been introduced. The similarly vicious sudden deaths, the more personal vendettas, and the full motion video style Cinekills. Each has their own way of executing them. Overkills have been improved with their gore and blood, while sudden deaths are more comical. The consequences of losing have been lessened. Instead of just going back to the previous opponent, you have a limited number of continues, and once all those are gone, you lose the game and are sent back to the moment you died. The modes are plentiful as ever, bringing back many of the old ones and adding a few new ones. While there are still things that could be improved upon, this installment of the series is a very large step forward from the previous game. Enhanced gameplay and added content really help increase the playability of this one. Veterans of the series will find what they loved about the series and more, while newcomers will have an easier time getting into the series.